All right. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Malik, the Cool Brother, and you now tune into the Cool Podcast with your host, yours truly, the Cool Brother. And this is a special edition of the Cool Podcast with the Cool Brother. I am here at the Blackteabrownsuga Network Cafe. Yes, indeed. And my special guest for this morning is a good brother. He's an entrepreneur, multi-instrumentalist, and most importantly, a good friend. I interviewed this brother before at the Blackteabrownsuga Network, just a couple of blocks down. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the good brother. Once again, Mr. Eszquire Harris, welcome to the show, and thank you for having this episode at this place, good brother. How you feeling this morning?
Oh, man, I feel tired. It's raining outside and shit.
Yeah.
Can I cuss on your show?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, my man.
No, man, I'm all right, man. I feel a little tired.
Yeah.
I walked into the studio, the motherfucking ceiling caved in. Thank you, Terry.
Oh, man.
The motherfucking ceiling caved in because of the water.
Yeah.
The rain and shit, man. The apartment upstairs of the studio is filthy, from what I hear. So, like, the maintenance people came, and they was like, there's, like, dead animals and shit up there, and, like, feces. And there's a hole in the ceiling, so every time it rains from the hole in the roof, there's a hole in the roof, so when it rains, it floods the apartment upstairs.
Oh, wow.
And then that's what makes it leak to the studio.
Yeah.
And the landlord don't really care. He's not really doing much about it. I've tried to, so I'm at kind of the point where I'm just documenting it, and now this morning, the ceiling caved in the game room because of the water buildup.
Yeah.
Just processing that shit when it comes to like entrepreneur life and trying to see what makes sense and the balance of that. I do want to say I got on my Kanye West shirt, man.
Oh, yeah,
did you see his Super Bowl commercial at halftime?
Yes, I did.
The $20, I decided to buy one. Today was the first time I decided to wear it.
Okay.
It feel a little root-ish, like like the movie Roots. like I feel like if I had a watch, I can always be able to see it. Yeah, so maybe it's for people that wear jewelry a lot.
It looks good on you, good brother. It looks good on you.
Oh man, you just telling me that because you cool, man.
It
feels weird. No, I receive it. Just feels weird. Like my belly keeps sticking out, and it feels weird. But I hear you. Thank you, though. I received that.
No doubt.
Shout out to Kanye West for his content to put out. It definitely feels interesting, but
shout out to Kanye, man. And you matched too. You color coded, got the old school Jordans, man.
That was intentional.
You got to be like John Witherspoon. You got to coordinate.
Coordinate. I don't usually coordinate, but I figured I would today.
See, I'm coordinating too. Red and black, you know.
White, red, black. I feel like you always coordinating, man.
Yeah, you got to.
Has this always been part of your mantra? Have you grown to like? Have you always been real into fashion, or have you always?
No, not really. Huh. As I was growing up, not really.
Really?
Yeah, really.
What changed it for you?
I always say this. One of my uncles influenced me on how I dress because he was in a clique called GQ, and every time they meet up, they always dress in the 2 or 3, 4-piece suits, and that's what did it for me. And ever since then, I've been dressing with the suits and ties and blazers. Y'all know how I get down.
Wait a minute, a 4-piece suit.
Well,
what's a 4-piece?
I'm just exaggerating.
No, but I'm trying to think. A one piece would be a onesie, some overalls. A 2-piece would be the blazer and some slacks. A 3-piece, you add the little.
You got the suit.
The little what you call it, the vest.
Vest and. I'm just making
4-piece would be the hat. If you throw the hat in there, that's going to be the 4-piece.
There you go, 4-piece.
If you got the socks to match, that's a 5-piece.
5-piece, and then you got the shoes.
The shoes, that's a 6-piece. If you got the handkerchief, 7-piece. That's a 7-piece. A 7-piece motherfucking suit.
Yeah, 7-piece mother effing suit. Yes, indeed. Mother effing suit. See, yes, indeed.
But I appreciate you for coming through to interview me, man.
Hey, no doubt.
I know we got a lot of stuff coming up with the network and with the creators and stuff that we have. Yeah. And so it's always good to just to reconnect and chat up a little bit, man.
Yeah, no doubt. So won't you let the audience members know what you do and what you're about?
Man, I do a little bit of everything. So I'm a creative that works for the Blackteabrownsuga Network. Mm-hmm. I'm a CEO, the CEO there, and a creative director, and also creative. I'm also a musician. I'm a DJ. I'm a mentor. I'm a teacher. I'm a facilitator, man. I think I do a little bit of everything. I enjoy taking who I am. I enjoy healing. I enjoy connecting with myself.
Yeah.
I enjoy learning things for myself so that I can take those to connect with other people. I feel like that's given me the most organic relationships in life, is just taking who I am, understanding who I am, but then just connecting with other people through that.
Right.
Whether it's music, whether it's playing the keys, whether it's playing the drums. Me and Aaliyah working on a remix of your song, by the way.
What song is that?
I'm so glad that I met you. We working on a remix of that,
serious?
man. Yeah, that shit.
I got to hear this.
I'm excited. With little shit like that, I'm trying to be intentional about my time and my space, and like, what am I doing with my life? Where am I investing my energy? Where am I investing my resources? Where am I investing my time? And so that's kind of helped me, I think, evolve to pivot to having this and being a part of this amazing enterprise that's known as the Blackteabrownsuga Network, and just my life in general.
Yeah, this is a great spot right here. You know, a lot of dope creative minds such as yourself, and shout out to Ishara, Miss Ishara in the back there. Shout out to Aaliyah. You know, I was actually at this place yesterday to rehearse because I got a show this evening at the Forge Winery that starts at 7 o'clock. If y'all want to come out, you know, support, you know, tickets are $20. You know, I have tickets myself, they're 10, but 20 at the door. So if y'all ain't busy, come on out and support, you know, artists like myself and other local artists.
Who all gonna be on the who all on the ticket?
Well, no one yet. No one yet. So, but hey, you know, it is what it is. You know, the show must go on. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to buy a ticket, you can meet me there, or just pay at the door, $20, $10 for the ticket from me. You know, whatever you choose. So, hope to see y'all there.
Who's facilitating? Who's hosting?
DJ Chevy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think I heard DJ Chevy.
Yeah, he's a legend in the Pittsburgh hip hop scene, so he's the man. So, you know, shout out to DJ Chevy because he gave me the opportunity to perform at his show this evening. So, hope to see y'all there. Once again, hope to see y'all there. Now,
all right, shout out to DJ Chevy. Now plug. I like that. Nice.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to him. And also, let's talk about the upcoming events that you have for the Blackteabrownsuga Network.
All right, so yeah, we have our upcoming tour, man. I want to give a shout out to Visuals by Ishara for being here, man. One of our amazing partners, also our new executive director Terry, who's now part of everything that we're doing here, man.
Yes.
And of course, Leah Oliver, our chief operating officer, and also our signed creative. So we have, I feel like a crazy ass roster of creatives, and that's just like the senior team. I don't extend to like people like Barbados and yourself and Katora and Kiera and so many other amazing artists here in the city and outside of the city that we work with and that we collaborate with. So we're looking to take those talents and just continue to share them with the community and with the world. Okay. So we have a lot of open mics nights going. We have Retail Therapy going. That's RETELL. And I learned that if I say these things, Ishara puts graphics on the screens.
Nice.
And then when they
she's dope.
When they come out, I'm like, damn, they know what I was talking about. So shout out to the video we just released to the commercial. It was an old walkthrough of the studio space. We just dropped on YouTube, so check that out. Facebook too.
Yes, check that out.
So yeah, man, just taking out these amazing artists. So the visuals by Ishara, the things that she do. Aaliyah Oliver, she plays the bass, she sings. Yeah. The crazy ass vocals. She is learning to DJ too. Ishara DJs as well now.
Oh really?
Terry, of course, is a motherfucker. Yeah, Ishara had a DJ debut at the St. Patrick's Day event.
Oh really? Okay.
Had a little DJ debut. How was that for you?
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah, I was a little nervous, but I think it went well.
Is there video footage of that?
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah, for real. Yeah, she went live on TikTok to get a lot of it, man. Yeah. So yeah, man, and like that. We have our clubs and stuff like DJ Club every Tuesday and Thursday for now. That people that want to become DJs, that want to learn how to DJs, that DJ already, that DJ every week. Mm-hmm. We all come together and we meet every Tuesday and Thursday. We use Tuesdays as days to like teach stuff and workshop stuff, and then Thursdays is the day to practice that. Okay. So we'll kind of intertwine it with like other clubs and stuff that we have. I don't know. I'm trying to. out the top of my head. Performing Arts Club.
Okay.
So take Performing Arts Club and take DJ Club, and then maybe once a month on Thursdays they meet up together to be able to combine and do like a mix of the network. And then maybe also take Content Media Club and intertwine them so they also can learn how to do content creation. So now we're creating content. We got performance arts and we got DJs and we got a little mixer between creators on Thursday night.
Okay.
So it's like literally just building a hub of resources and events that cater to the things that we are trying to do, things that we want to do, and then using our new cafe and lounge space as a way to test those things out.
Yes.
And even everything we got going on here is like beta for what we have going on in the bottom. So we own a lot in McKees Rock's bottoms that we're building our headquarters on. So that's going to be a 4-story headquarters that incorporates everything we're doing here, and it'll be down there. So all the shit, even like the fucking leak building and stuff, man. I mean the building leaking, it's all part of the process. It reminds me when we get this headquarters built, motherfucking have ceiling inspections, make sure our shit's good. Things that the landlords aren't doing here, man, just stuff that I'm, instead of spending energy being like, these motherfuckers, it's just like, just learning from it, man. Just trying to learn from it. So.
Yeah, that landlord needs to do his damn job for real.
No, man. And I learned, man, these landlords ain't going to school for this, man. These landlords are here to get paid. To get paid. Yeah, it's like they're literally here to make money. Right. And I feel like you could tell, like you can't fake genuine. No. And that's what I'm learning. Yeah. And that's why even like on Facebook, like I asked that question about nice and how, because I meet a lot of people that's like nice to me. But then I meet people that show up for me and that's real with me. And I've like been exploring the difference in that. And my landlords, both of them are really nice to me. They're really nice. They say they love me, but they've never been to events. They don't support me. They don't do anything. They don't do the things that I need from them, including the property that I'm living in from them and working, and they don't manage those. They don't take care of those properties. When adversity happens, what happens when adversity happens and the way they respond to it and how they yell and how their emotions come up then. So even with that, like my situations in life and the way I keep running into people, especially here in this city, it's like when I meet people that's trying to be like nice to me, I always end up seeing that bad side too, quote unquote. And that's why I'm starting to like explore around mental health, like what is it that, try to understand that nice perspective and like what is the agenda around it kind of thing. Just trying to understand life around all these things.
You know, there's some genuine people out there that have no ulterior motives, because I responded to that question on Facebook. If the nice is genuine, it comes from the heart, then it's not manipulation whatsoever.
But to me, that's two different things. I think you could be nice and genuine. Genuine is like, so I think genuine doesn't have a motive. I think nice does. Right. Nice is like, I want to be, to me, and everybody's different. To me, it's like, I want to be nice so that these people can like me. And to me, I'm like, but why not just be yourself so that people can understand you? So like for me, instead of me coming in environments where I'm like, let me try to put on this facade and let me try to be this person, it's just like, I don't feel like talking today. And somebody can be like, why? And I'm like, I said, I don't feel like talking today. And it's like, I don't feel like talking. Or you can be like, he an asshole, he mean, and blah, 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 blah. When I'm literally just communicating my boundaries. Me being nice consistently caused me to let down my own boundaries. And then it kept me in situations that I didn't feel safe. And because I'm nice, I don't know how to get out of it now. I'm like, if I say this, I'm mean now. Like I was even, trigger warning, I guess. I was even kind of talking to my staff about me realizing like how much in my life I've been raped instead of having consensual sex because I thought I was being nice. And now I'm in a situation where I'm like, I don't want to be mean. So how do I tell this girl I don't want to have sex with her and not be mean? Because I'm already known as being nice. And that, even situations like that, and that's like, to me in my life has been like one of the extreme measurements to all the way being like, I don't have no money to get gas and somebody's coming up asking me for money. And it's like, sure, because I want to be nice and I don't want this person to think I'm mean. And now I'm lacking in life because I'm being nice to everybody. And that kept me struggling my whole life. But being real with people has never caused me to struggle.
It's better to be real than be nice, is what you're saying.
I think it's better to be genuine to be nice. But
Genuine.
I don't want to say better. Okay. I want to say better because everybody's different.
Right.
But to me, I would rather be genuine than to be nice.
Okay.
I think nice to me takes so much energy. That I don't have. And I think being genuine allows me to navigate. I could be here for it. I'll give you a ride to the store. Malik, I will take you to Texas right now if you needed me to. And if you was like Eszquire, I need a ride to Texas, I'm like, you can't find, I'll help find resources first. But if worst came to worst, you asked me to take you, Malik, I would do it. Would I do it with a smile on my face? You can kiss my ass. I would not be happy about it. I got so much shit to do. I got a business to run. But to me, I'm like,
but I wouldn't ask you though, because you got a lot.
No. You wouldn't ask me unless you had to.
Yeah, but then I would give you gas money.
And that's what, because I know all these things you're about to say, Malik. I know because of who you show yourself to be.
Right.
I don't have to be nice to you.
Right.
I could be real with you enough that I would do things for you because of how you show up for you.
Right.
You deserve that.
Right.
Because of who you are.
Right.
So me being, and I think even me being nice, I think to do it, I think even devalues you in our friendship. Because I'm like, no, Malik, you deserve to have people in your life that does stuff for you. You deserve that. You can ask me for anything because you deserve that, Malik. You should never be afraid to ask me for some shit. That's just, it's communication.
Right.
But again, to me, when I was being nice, it made me afraid to even ask for stuff because I don't want somebody else being mean when I'm just being nice.
Right.
Like, no, I'm being honest. I need $10,000 to run my business. Can you do it?
Yeah.
You can't do it. All right, thank you so much. We got an event coming up. I hope you come out. If you don't have money for the tickets, just come out. Yeah. Like, that's just, to me, just networking and connecting with people. Mm-hmm. And that saves me energy for at least to be compassionate. Yeah. So, like, I have energy to be compassionate. If somebody's like, hey, for you to be like, hey, I'm struggling. I need a ride to Texas. My compassion would be like, man, I've been there before. Yeah. Like, I've fucking been there before. Malik, let's go. Let me roll up a few blunts. Like, you smoke, you don't smoke. All right, well, I'm going to be smoking. And now I have to find a way to set my boundaries even too. Right. So it's like, I got to take some phone calls. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have to do things. And I got to make sure that I am taking care of myself so that I can be able to do things for people that I care about. Right. And to me, that's life. That's being genuine. Yeah, right. Being nice is like, let me ignore myself.
Being the yes man.
To me, that's nice. Yeah. To me, that's nice. Yeah. It's like, let me even, to me, what I've experienced, me even ignoring my own wants and desires for other people. Because again, if you're not nice, then to me, when I'm not being nice, I was being mean. And so just trying to balance those things, and I don't want to keep. But yeah, that's where I'm trying to explore with life. Yeah,
it's all right to say no at times. Sometimes saying no is a beautiful thing because you got boundaries. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not being mean. If you don't have it, if somebody asks me, hey, can you do this for me? No, I'm sorry, I can't do it. No, I don't have it. You being mean? I said, no, I'm not being mean. I just don't have it. Yeah, it's boundaries. I don't have it. You know, maybe if you ask me again the next time around, yeah, I might have it. But this time, no, I'm sorry, I don't have it. And it's all right to say no. It's all right.
Being an artist in this city, will you consider yourself an artist at this point?
I would consider myself an artist, yes. Singer, artist, yes. I'm going to learn how to play an instrument, you know. So, yeah.
What instrument?
Piano. I'm actually learning that. Shout out to Mr. AJ, Triple Crown Artistry.
AJ does a lot of stuff. I wish I had those photos of him. He got me where he painted a Jadakiss photo for me.
Did he?
Yeah. Wow. A Jadakiss photo and a photo of Pittsburgh. That's in my office. I haven't had a chance to do anything with him yet. Yeah. It was out of the blue. But yeah, I really appreciated it, man. Yeah. Shout out to AJ.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Ajona, Triple Crown Artistry. He's my musical mentor. He's from Philly. You know, he's teaching me how to play the piano. You know, so yeah, he's the man.
Incredible.
He's the man.
That's incredible, man.
He's a good brother. So yeah, that's why I want to learn how to play the piano.
That's dope.
Yeah, thank you.
Being here in this city, you're not from here.
No.
Nobody in this room actually is like lived here all their life.
Oh, really?
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
What do you see in this city?
As far as
an artist, like when you see opportunities, like I'll see people talking about. I think I remember Jordan Howe was on Facebook. Not Jordan. Live from the city. Who's that? Jordan. That's Jordan. There's another Jordan, isn't there?
Okay,
I keep getting them confused. Shout out to Jordan 1, Jordan 2. Y'all make up which one is who.
Who's Jordan 1?
They got to decide. But there's a Jordan Howe. Oh yeah, there's a Jordan Howard. And they both Jay Howell.
Yeah, Jordan Howard. That's Sweater Bob. Yeah, Sweater Bob. Shout out to Sweater Bob. He's
okay. I thought I was fucking going crazy. I'm like, Okay, wait a minute. You look different. Okay, this is who this is. And then I'll make a poem about, wait a minute. Okay, Sweater Bob, live from the city.
Yeah, he's...
Two different people.
Yeah.
Completely. Live from the city. I seen him posting one time about opportunities to be here in Pittsburgh. Or success. I think it was something about success. And so I guess two things. And I think I'll remember the second one. The first one, I guess, what do you see in the city for artists in the city? Like, what do you see is the I guess the current situation of it?
I feel like you interviewing me. I feel like I'm the guest.
No, I'm learning, man. We learning. This is what we do. This is what we do, though. This is what we do as a network.
It's all good. But yeah, there is opportunities in this city. I think what I be seeing on Facebook, on my timeline, the number one, the biggest issue is not either pay to play, not getting paid for their performance, lack of support, and also some of the events that you got to pay to play don't be starting on time. That's the four biggest issues in the city. I think there's opportunity.
Can you write those down?
Yeah, to me. But I think that's one of the biggest issues. But there is opportunity. You just gotta search for it. You just gotta look for it. Mm-hmm. Some opportunities may come to you, some don't. You gotta create those opportunities. You know, in my opinion.
Right. I feel like because I see you.
Yeah.
I see artists.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the successful artists under the network, under the Blackteabrownsuga network, are artists that's not from here.
Right.
That is crazy. I'm still thinking about that. Yeah, and I think about the artists we do most of our work with are from out of town.
Yeah.
And I wonder what that is. So I think that's why I was asking, because I think in relation to the network, we work with a lot of artists. Mm-hmm. We have our tour coming up, and we do our CAP program. We offer resources, free resources like the cameras and microphones and software, like high quality shit. We go on retreats, we go on these trips, we do all these things. And the number one criteria to be able to do all these things is the hardest thing ever, and it's show up for yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
And so in Pittsburgh, I feel like I struggle to see a lot of people that show up for themselves. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what is that? Mm-hmm. And so then I guess when I see people talking about success, and it's hard to reach success in Pittsburgh, it goes to my question to ask you, like, how do you define success? Or when do you think you've reached success? Or do you think you're successful right now?
I don't think I'm successful right now because there's more things I need to do. You know, my biggest goal is to perform at a venue, whether it be at the Benedum or the Byron Theater or Hines Hall. You know, doing my best to speak it to existence. But I think as far as successful, I think I'm kind of by putting my name out there, whether I be performing or hosting or a little acting on the side. Mm-hmm. You know, some people know who I am, some people don't. This podcast, you know, this interview I'm doing with you, you know, I think that's can be considered success in my opinion. You know, just putting your name out there and keeping it out there. You know, because people, you know, as long as you stay consistent out there, people gonna know who you are.
Do you have milestones that you set? Have you set milestones? Like, I know you said you wanted to play the keyboard. Yeah. And I know you said you wanted to perform at, like, one of the bigger venues in the city. Do you have, because you do a music festival, and you're at the August Wilson.
Yeah, I'm at I'm one of the performers that was selected to perform at the August Wilson Block Party, April 27th. My set will be from 3:30 to 4:10, 3:30 to 3:50, one of those times.
Were you there last year too?
Nah.
Where were you? You performed somewhere. Anna Mae was there last year. I missed Anna Mae's performance.
Last year. Now last year I was at the Millville Music Festival.
Millville. Okay,
yes,
okay,
yes. So,
okay. The Millville.
So this will be my first time performing at the August Wilson Block Party Festival. So I'm pretty ecstatic about that. So thank the Most High ancestors for that. So
thank God for that.
Yes.
I don't care, man. I don't know. I cannot think of a reason why people aren't successful in this city outside of themselves.
Right.
Like, there's so many opportunities. Like, hearing you talk, Malik, listening to your story, watching your post, all that shit you be doing, is just because you show up, like, where you put your energy, where you put your time, makes a difference.
Yes.
And you continue to get opportunities. You continue to put yourself out there for opportunities. Mm-hmm. You continue to show up for those opportunities. So, like, how theoretically, how can you fail if you just keep practicing being who you want to be?
Right. No, you got a point. You got a point. And most importantly, another thing, lastly, it's very important to support other artists. You know what I'm saying? Supporting is a beautiful thing. You know?
But if people don't support themselves,
Yeah, that's true.
if how you show up for yourself is how you show up for other artists, theoretically.
Yeah, right.
You show up for yourself all the time, Malik.
Yeah.
So then that leaves you space to show up for others.
Right.
Because even in your heart, you know, showing up for others is also benefiting you. Like that's how it works.
Yes.
People don't show up for themselves to understand what that looks like. I can relate to that. So like I would always cancel stuff. I used to always cancel events and stuff that I would have. Because I'd be afraid people wouldn't show and all these things I create in my brain. And sometimes motherfuckers won't show. But all those things I would create in my brain where I didn't show up for myself. I wasn't inviting people. I wasn't showing up for other people. Like so many of those things that I was doing, like that I hear you now talking about, that I have pivoted to do. And so now me having events, me throwing things, me following through and not canceling, it gives people an opportunity to show up for me. Yeah, so like me showing up for myself gives people an opportunity to show up for me, which then makes me be like, well shit, let me reach out to people when I need something that's already showing up for me. And so again, when I meet artists and I'm like, I met a guy at Subway the other day. This motherfucker working at Subway. And nothing wrong with that. Came in, he was like, oh, Eszquire, because the sandwich I ordered last time, it was a good sandwich, but I don't know how they remembered that. But he was like, then he was like, asked him what he do. He was like, hey, he do music. Because anybody that remember me, I want to remember who they are. He said he does music. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, what's your Instagram? And he gave me his Instagram. And he was like, yeah, I'm about to do music, but I ain't telling nobody. So like I was saying, this nigga Johnny owed me money. And I said, motherfucker, if you don't give me my money, I'm slitting your motherfucking throat.
Sheesh.
Nigga Johnny was like, bitch, I don't owe you no money. Slit that motherfucker throat, nigga laying on the ground bleeding and shit. I said, nah, motherfucker, where my money?
God damn.
Now his bitch come in talking about, you killed Johnny. I said, bitch, you want to be next?
Was that as part of a scene or something, man? Let me find out you a loan shark, man. Let me find out you a pimp. This shit, it just came out of nowhere.
I was a little bit of pimp scene.
That was the pimp scene. Bitch, you better have that.
Bitch, you better have him. Were you recording? We'll take that out, but just in case we need content for later, a little snippet.
Yeah, take.
Because you sound funny.
Yeah, can you take that out, please? Because they're gonna be thinking like, what the hell? That just came out of nowhere. Yeah, edit that out. That you can leave that for the extras if you like.
The bloopers.
Yeah, the bloopers.
Nah, I'll gladly post it on our shit. I'll post it.
Yeah. So we back on.
It. So yeah, man, bro was like, thank you, Shar. So yeah, he was like, I'm not promoting it. I'm just gonna drop it and let people listen to it. And I'm like, I guess that's the thing. I think artists need to understand what their goal is when it comes to their music and their talents. I think there's a such thing as a hobby, and to create artistry as a hobby is a thing. Where you could just not even drop it. But then if you drop it and how people care about it is how they care about it. I think there's some artists like that. And I think there's some artists that's like, this is how I want to make money. And I think to understand the difference is really important. Yeah. Because if you're doing this shit to make money, you got to invest in yourself, like beats. You can't just be finding free beats. You can't just be using free software for your third album. Like it's time to invest in like software, like to uniqueify your experiences. I think that's what set me apart is where I started investing my money and like even like these Jordans I got on, man. I bought these like a month ago from a plug that I got. I went so long without shoes and Jordans and nice stuff at all. Again, $20 Kanye West.
Hey, look at his Jordans. That's classic right there. Circa 1996. Old vintage, old school Jordans right here.
Yeah.
Old school right there.
I can't. I'm fat. Good. I can't do too much.
It's all good. No, you good.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
We'll put the picture in.
I mean, I got my old school Air Force.
And he got his retro forces on.
I mean, color coordinated, just like this brother right here. This my brother right here. He's color coordinated. See, he's taking the picture. You want to take a picture, my man? Look at that. Jordans, Air Force Ones, man. Old school. Old school. It don't get no better. It don't get no better, man. Yes, indeed. Woo! All right.
Little quick break.
Right here, my
little
man.
shoe plug.
Yeah, shoe plug.
And I ain't asked you today.
Right here.
By accident. I don't know how that happened.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I'm proud of that.
All right. So,
But yeah, man, I think artists understand themselves in this city specifically.
Yeah.
Like that helped me to really understand who I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. Like even like to the point where I had to make the decision. Like I don't give a fuck about money, because because that's the thing to understand that, to be like I want to DJ and I want to learn how to DJ because I want to have fun, because I want to learn music, because I want to connect to people. Like that has been a pocket of success for me. Where I know there could have also been a pocket where I'm like, I want to make money and I don't give a fuck. Cause then I'm in environments like I remember DJing this kids event, man. And have you ever seen the movie Get On? Was it Get On Up by James Brown? James Brown.
Yes,
do you remember when he was doing that? He had that Christmas sweater. He was with those white people. He was like, I'm gonna something hold down. Like he realized these white people. He was like, we gotta switch it up. The hunky hold down. I'm like, hunky hold down. And he was like, and he just realized he just wasn't him.
Right.
Like he realized he wanted more for himself. And that's how I felt when I was DJing at that kid's party. Like I think I was playing something and I heard like something about shake your ass. And I looked up and seen the kids shaking their ass and I was like,
sheesh.
What is happening here? Another kid. Another umpire passing it up because he's like a little 8-year-old passing it upwards. They passing, huh?
That party we did.
Yeah, man, it was just so cringy. and I remember I forgot my laptop charger. Well, the person that was supposed to bring it forgot it, but it always falls back on me. And so my laptop ended up dying mid-performance, and I was like, yes. I've never been glad about my laptop dying. And I was like, it ain't working, it's dead. They was mad because they wanted more music.
Right.
And I don't know what I was thinking about. That was my first time. It was like a Sweet 16 birthday party.
Yeah.
My ass was like, yeah, man, I'll play a little NSYNC, a little Backstreet Boys. I don't know what motherfucking 16-year-olds like. Nah, they wanted some Meg Thee Stallion, some Cardi B, some real like raunchy music. And so where to me and some DJs it's like just music, and he was just music at one point. I began to realize this is a lifestyle for a lot of people. This is a culture for a lot of people.
Right.
So I can't DJ kids' birthday parties if they want like raunchy music in it.
Yeah,
and a lot of people do. A lot of kids do. A lot of parents do. That's just the music they listen to.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, so I got it. Like I've had to learn like my pocket, and if I and even like family friendly events, like I would do that. I'll do a community day because they usually don't expect me to play that kind of music. But to be able to like how virtual DJ has where you can like mix songs, really like take beats out of songs. They have this thing called stems on virtual DJ. And so you can take the bass line out, you can take the vocals out, or you can make it instrumental, you can do like so many customization things with it. And so that's how I have fun now as a DJ, is I try to find ways to take music that might have like suggestively prerogative vocals and still find a way to play it in environments to keep it, family friendly. So as an artist, that's me, but that's been my journey and my path of understanding who I am as an artist. That's helped me identify that within myself. So.
Very well said. Very well said, man. Very well said. Now, you speaking of being an entrepreneur, how do you juggle your personal life and your entrepreneur life? How do you do it?
Practice. I'm learning how. I think again, trying to learn what works best for me. I feel like it was easy, and sometimes it gets easy to be like, what do people do? And how do CEOs do this? But there's nobody in this world in my situation. And so I continue to communicate with people. I continue to practice different things that's best for me. I think this is a time in my life that if I'm committing to this, that I need to be committed to it. So like my personal is my professional. My professional is my personal sometimes. Open mic nights, those are for me personally. Like I love being able to come out and share new music, share new content, to meet new people, bring people together, listen to new music, listen to new content. I could be like, shit, what kind of music do I want to listen to this month? The jazz, let's put a jazz event together. Like to be able to, like that's, to me, that's personally refreshing to me.
Yeah.
And so that recharges me, and then that makes me go back into business mode to be like, well, shit, what else can we do, and how else can we make more things happen?
Right.
And I think that is where I am in my life, and I'm invested in that part, especially for the rest of my 30s. At 37, we'll see what 40 looks like for me, and I think too the stability really hurts, not being stable. So like, not having a house that I can go home to and just take a shower without mold and all these other problems and issues. And I think those kind of barriers really make it hard to balance CEO and being a creative and just personal life. But I think that, again, that's the journey, man. Like, I'm embracing the journey. I've had to get that tattooed on me, trust the process.
Yeah, trust the process.
Because it was really hard for me to remember that. But now I'm just like, today I don't feel like doing shit. Trust that and take a nap and sleep. Take a day off. Because there's some days when I feel like doing a bunch of shit and my team tired of hearing ideas. And I got to tell them to take off or mute the message because they with their kids.
Definitely.
So, it's just balance, man.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Balance and trusting the process. You got to have that balance. It shouldn't be all work and it should be all play. Some work and some play, but balance it.
For real, balance, man.
Yes.
And I think that's just the journey, man. I feel like if I had kids, it'd be a lot harder.
Yeah.
If I had a wife, it'd be a lot harder. If I had some of those things that other people have to balance, like, it would be a lot harder. And so that, like, those things make sense. But I think that's where it also takes the community for people that have different things that I don't have. Like, I think they do have things that I don't have, and I think that sounds like the same thing, but it brings balance, and that's what I'm learning. I can't do all this shit on my own. Like, I got to reach out to Malik, I got to reach out to Ali, I got to reach out to Ishara, I got to reach out to Terry, and that's the balance, understanding people's lives, and that's why I was like, I love dialect and conversation, more than just like being talked to or talking to people,
right?
Because I get to learn why we know each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Like, if I don't understand who you are, I'm just like, I know Malik. But no, Malik is a source, a resource.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a host, he's a vocalist, he has a podcast. Like, he does all this shit, and the more I get to learn about you, the more I get to see how we can partner, how we can work together. Like, that just makes sense to my life right now.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a pleasure to work with this good brother to my right here. And speaking of hosts, and speaking of being a host, I will be co-hosting the 3rd annual showcase event. That's
the 3rd motherfucking annual showcase. So we have our 3rd creative showcase coming up April 14th through the 21st. That's going to be an amazing week. We have, as you probably see on the screen now, we have the healing event that we're partnering with one of our creative symphony on the 14th. We have our game night on that Friday where we're gonna have spades and Uno. We have our Evan who's gonna be doing a youth show or hosting a youth showcase that Thursday. I'm making my debut playing the organ, reading sheet music. I've never read sheet music before and played the organ first. 2, I've never read sheet music and performed. And Evan has some amazing original songs, Malik.
Okay.
Like, Evan is an incredible. He's one of those. I'll say he's one of those kids. I feel like it's all kids. They just don't know who they are. Like, he don't know who he is. He don't know how incredible he is. Yeah. And he sees a lot of his hurts. He sees a lot of his past. He sees a lot of the things about him that he may not embrace yet. But, like, he's such an incredible talent, and it shows. And I think his music is a way of getting that out. Yeah. His music is a way of him expressing his amazingness that he don't know about. And every time I listen to the progress over the past 3 years, man, it's been incredible. So
shout out to him.
He's gonna be the highlight feature for this youth showcase. Aaliyah's gonna be playing the bass. I'm gonna play the organ for one of his songs. I'm gonna play the drums for another one. And I love his excitement from hearing it come together. And so that'll be that Thursday. I'm really excited about that. Yeah. Wednesday we're gonna have a paint and sip for the youth. So youth come out to the paint and sip. There's gonna be virgin drinks. We're gonna use ChatGPT to come up with some cool little like crazy little concoctions. We're gonna have some painting. So if you have some kids and want to bring out to that stuff will be out soon. I'm doing a if you want to come to those, make sure you come out because those will be happening soon. My bad, not out soon. Happening soon. Check out our website, BTBSN.org for all that information. Or you can email us at Blackteabrownsuga@BTBSN.org. That's our new email address officially.
That's right.
Let's see. What else we have? What's up? Oh, my memoirs. So I'm doing the memoirs on April 28th. You probably see it on here, but we're going to get Ishara.
Okay.
April 28th. It's going to be, I think I'm going to call it Hear Me Don't Hurt Me. Mm-hmm. I think I want to talk about my experience being in Pittsburgh.
Okay. I
want to talk a little bit about racism experiences. I want to talk a little bit about being an artist here in the city. I want to talk about financial opportunities, me being homeless, and my path for being from homeless to where I am now. Talk a little bit about the dating scene here. I want to talk about a little bit about my past traumas, me realizing again the times I've been raped in my life and my sexual traumas and just a lot of stuff. I want to be able to hit on a lot of stuff that's really going to help people understand myself and why again I care about this network so much and the things that we're doing here. But also helping people see themselves too, and just learning through experiences. Man, I feel like we're all the same.
Yeah.
We have all been through the same thing. We've all just handled it differently.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is just based on the resources that we have around us and the support system that we have, or lack thereof. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the memoirs will be an opportunity to kind of talk about some of that stuff pre-tour, and then we have our tour coming up. We'll be in Texas, we'll be in LA, we'll be in Vegas, we'll be in Kansas City, Chicago, West Virginia, New Jersey, New York. All these locations starting May. May. That's next month. Wow.
Time goes by fast.
May 10th. So, yeah, we'll be on the road May 10th through May 31st, May 30th. So,
yeah, I'll definitely get the word out on that, share and all that stuff. I'll definitely get the word out on that.
Yeah, so catch us out, man. I think that's it. Am I missing something? I think that's it for now.
Now, speaking of your memoirs, is that going to be on paperback or is it going to be digital?
Digital. So we're going to do live stream. Okay. We're going to do,
yeah, I want to get that.
I don't know if we're going to do it live stream or pre-record it, because I know I expect it to be really really sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know we'll have in presence, so people can come in person for tickets. But I'll let y'all know coming up in the next few weeks. So hopefully I'll know before. We'll have more information before this drops.
Yeah, if you going to purchase tickets, I want to be there to purchase a ticket because I want to support, because that's some heavy stuff that you went through. So, and thank you for, opening up to me regarding that, because it's just sad that you went through that. But you're a survivor, man. You're a warrior, You're doing your thing, man. You got this place, the Black Tea Cafe, and the network, couple blocks down, man. I'm proud of you, man. You put in the work along with this lovely lady right here, and Aaliyah, and the good brother just left. I forgot his name. What's his name again?
Terry,
yeah.
Big Terry.
The good brother, Big Terry, DJ Terry. He did his thing. When I was hosting that event, I forgot what the name of it, but it was
the drummers and DJs.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Terry was DJing that night. Yeah.
And shout out to B Mike.
B Michael's there.
Yeah, shout out to him. So yeah, they did their thing just like these two creative minds, and I just want to say I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, my dear. Proud of Aaliyah. I'm proud of y'all because, this I rank this up there with Level Up, because Level Up in this spot in the network. This is those three are safe havens for Pittsburgh creative minds. I know there's other safe havens for creative, talented minds in the city, but for me, the Black Tea Cafe, the network, and Level Up. And speaking of Level Up, shout out to the founder, Mario, shout out to him. But those three right there that I just mentioned are safe havens for creative minds. And I just want to say thank you, good brother, and I'm so proud of you, man. I'm very proud of you.
I receive that, but I appreciate you, Malik.
Likewise.
I appreciate you, man. And I appreciate you for the Cool Brother podcast, man.
Yes.
And being a cool brother, man. And being a cool, fly brother out here in the city, man. Putting people on, but more importantly, doing your thing.
Yes.
Loving yourself and showing up for yourself, man.
Yes.
I admire that. I love that. Keep being that shit, man. That's it. I ain't got nothing else. We got anything else?
No, I just want to say, if you want to find me, follow me on Facebook, Malik Long, Instagram, Cool Malik 82. Also, I have a page for my podcast, The Cool Podcast with the Cool Brother, on Facebook. If you want to be a guest, just inbox me on one of those social media platforms or inbox me on my podcast page on Facebook, or you can email me at thecoolpodcast@aol.com, and we can set it up and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Take it from there. Good brother Eszquire, it's a pleasure to have you on the podcast in person the second time, and if you want to be a guest for the third time in person, just let me know, and I'll gladly come back here once again.
Most definitely.
3 times the charm. Third time's the charm.
Third time the charm. Third time gonna be a big one then, so we're gonna be ready for that, man.
Word.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate y'all. Peace and blessing. One love.
Thank you, brother.
No doubt, no doubt. That was a dope interview. Yes.
Thank you.